G'day guys, Joel here from Measured Gaming. I'm joined today by Brushy. Brushy, how you going, mate? Say hi to the internet.
Hi.
Great. We're going to play some Age of Sigmar tonight. 2,000 points playing Starstrike, the new one out of the General's Handbook, which will be interesting. I am running Ironjawz. Something a bit different. Sorry, not sorry for the lack of paint on this army, but that's okay. What we're running is we've got Mega Boss on Maw Crusher. He's a general. He's got the new command trait that does mortal wounds on a 2-up when he charges. He's also got the Luminary Rod, which is cool. And then we've got a War Chanter here. The guy with the banner. He's going to have the, the Ether Quartz Brooch. We've got a second War Chanter. We've got another Mega Boss. I can't remember what artifact that he's got. That's fine. We've got 3 units of 3 pigs. The guy with some form of paint on him, apart from blue, is going to be the leader of the battalion. And we've got 2 units of 10 Ard Boys. Nothing special about them, they're just Ard Boys. But Iron Suns and Iron Fist or whatever it is. So that's 1990. I've got an extra command point in there too, which is always handy. Cool. And then, Brushy, do you want to talk us through your army, mate?
2 lots of 10 pinks, because pinks, and then another 30 bottle pinks. Blue Scribe, Changeling, and a Lord of Change.
Lovely.
And then a lot of endless spells.
Yeah, okay, so what you got? The Jaws,
Suns, Portals, Geminids, Swords, Head, Palisade, or whatever the fuck it is, and the...
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big old axie.
So, no battalions.
Nah.
And you're basically looking to split a whole heap of...
Yeah, and I also spent an extra 50 on a command point too.
Cool, so how many... You're 2k on the nose?
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, cool. Well, we're going to be back after the deployment, and then we're going to do our little tactics sort of segment as well, so we'll be back. Righto, end of our deployment. We've just got the 2 Maw Crushers front and centre, 6 pigs on one side, 3 on the other, 2 units of 10 Ard Boys at the back, and the 2 War Chanters sort of just at the back in the middle. Brushy's deployment, on the other hand, he's got the Changeling up in the building there for some reason. We've just got 10 units of 10, so 2 units of 10 pinks at the front, 30 at the back. What have you forgotten? Lord of Change and Blue Scribes nicely protected behind their castle of pink horrors. And that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my phone with Corey here, and he's going to talk us through his tactics while I go down and have a smoke, I reckon. Yeah, and then when he pops back up, I'm just going to come and talk about mine, but it's pretty obvious I'm playing Ironjawz, so we'll be back.
Rightio, hello. Easier to explain over the phone. Gonna explain tactics. Got my special K over here, deployment. Put the Changeling back here so you can hopefully deal some damage and maybe piss off at a later stage against his just normal units that'll most likely move across the board and start killing my horrors straight away. That's okay. After they split, maybe have the horrors move around or the Changeling move around, split some blues, summon them on points, see how we go. He'll definitely kill some pinks, but that's okay, he can do that. I'll just, again, use the blues or maybe Petty Vengeance, depending on what the circumstance of how long those 2 take to kill. And then, yeah, just sort of using the Blue Scribe and the Lord of Change as kind of backup and magic fuckery. That's sort of all I've got at this stage. The rest will just be sort of on the fly, I guess. So, yeah, over to Joel.
Yeah, Joel here. I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's put his Changeling over here, which I'm scared to death about, because he's got A6 in his Destiny pool, which means he can pop that with his Purple Sun and do some damage to my shit. Yeah, I don't normally run like a 1-drop army that's just hyper aggressive and super fragile and no body count like this. So it's an interesting dilemma to be in, whether I take first or not. Because yeah, he can get the portal up, he can get the Purple Sun out from over here, and then I'm pretty well fucked. If he does a whole heap of damage on these 2 big boys, I'm not going to be able to do enough. I don't think with all this horror splitting. But Yeah, fuck, I don't know. I'm probably going to take first turn. I think I need to. We'll see how we go. So, Corey, I'm going to give you the first turn.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, just done some measuring, and no, I'm happy to give away the first turn here and shoot for the double. So we'll be back after, probably go after your here. Well, we'll work it out. All right, end of Tzeench turn 1. What's he done? He's cast the portals, did 6 mortals to my general through the portals there with Infernal Gateway. The Changeling, who's now up here, cast the Purple Sun and did nothing. So he's done 6 wounds, and it's going to be Ironjawz turn 1. Let's do it. Just before Ironjawz charge phase, these guys moved up. They're 3 away from the Changeling, even though... Huh? 4 away from the Changeling, whatever.
Said they were 3, they were 4.
Okay.
It's not going to matter anyway.
These guys are planning on charging. He wired twice. We moved them up with command points. We've got 1 command point left out of the 4. Got popped air quartz once or twice, I think. Everything else is just literally moved up as a good Ironjawz player does. I killed 5 pinks with this guy's from yelling at him, and we're going to go into our charging and see what I can do here. We'll be back.
Double shot before you bother doing that.
Yeah, just do it.
Pink horrors.
No worries, roll your d6. So 6 come back.
Limbo!
They're going to be out of 3 inches now. Can you put them back into combat?
I don't know.
Not when they're out of combat, you can't, I don't think. I don't know. Comments will let us know. I'm fairly sure that's right. I don't do that with demonettes. Yeah, I don't do that with demonettes. So anyway, after my turn, this is what the table looks like. This Maw Crusher, he's got 1 wound left after all the
Petty vengeance.
All the petty vengeances. However, he did pretty much single-handedly kill, what was it, 37 pinks, I think, by himself. Oh, plus and some more. He killed a lot by himself.
It was more than that. It was almost 40.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 37.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I think he killed another 2 with the Luminary Rod. Did 2 wounds to the Lord of Change. This guy, he did fuck all, but that's fine. He hasn't been touched yet. Him on 1 wound is painful. After he went on a rampage, it put all my other dudes out of charging range. It happens.
Changeling lives!
He took 3 wounds, I think. There was meant to be like 8 of these in combat. It's just I can't be fucked putting them up there because it's terrain. So we just did your battle shock. I've got no battle shock to do myself. We need to roll for priority though.
Oh, fuck.
This is going to be interesting if I get this, mate. 3 to your 2. I'm going to take the double.
Is there a point?
Yeah. We're going to roll it. We're going to roll it and see what we can do, alright? Just before I do combats for my turn 2, we just charged in some stuff. He's still alive somehow with 1 wound left. We're about to go punch the big bird. It should be nice. See what we can do here. We'll be back. End of my turn 2. Score the objective over here. The Maw Crusher, this motherfucker, finally died after killing his way through about 40 pink horrors and did 9 wounds to Big Bird. Yeah, just got petty vengeance off. Apart from that 6 at the start, that's all the damage that he has taken. So, yeah, what an absolute cunt. All right, Brushy, your turn 2, mate. Let's see what you can do. How many blue horror points do you have? And that's after you stop counting, yeah?
36 plus 12.
48. 48. Sounds good. Okay, interesting.
The whole board will be blue.
We'll go your turn 2, mate. End of Brushy's turn 2. What'd you do, Brushy?
I killed 2 more brushes.
Yeah?
No, I killed the other one. No, I did.
You killed the other one. You did a whole heap of mortals to him, and then you shot him to bits with all these blue horrors that you just summoned. You don't score any points that turn, but we will roll for priority now. So turn 3 priority, I get a 2, you get a 2, which means turn order stays the same if I choose, which I'm going to choose that. We'll roll up for the objectives in a second, and we'll keep going. My end of my turn 3, basically just moved on to all the objectives. So one dropped here, one dropped there, and that one's still there. These boys who killed Gaunty last turn are just shuffling over to sit on this objective. These pigs were the only unit of mine that could actually get to capture this turn, so they're moving back. Hard Boys went in, killed 9. He rolled a 1 on his battle shock, which doesn't make a difference, but he passed it, didn't do a wound back. These guys failed their 4-inch charge with a reroll. So yeah, it's going to be Corey's turn 3. See what he can do. End of Corey's turn 3. Didn't actually really do anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll for priority. We're going to see what happens here. You get a 6.
Oh, fuck off.
So if I get a 6 here, then... No, I get a 1.
You know what? Every fucking game I've had lately, when it doesn't matter anymore, I've won priority.
Are you taking the double turn?
Yeah, fuck you.
Alright, cool. If that's the case, I am going to move some endless spells and we'll get back to you. Corey's turn 3 and not much has happened. He's got a few endless spells out on the table. He's done a couple of wounds here and there, but nothing special. My turn 4. And yeah, see if I can seal the deal here. Rightio, end of my turn 4. I finally got rid of those blues. I'm in combat with the blue scribes over there. Failed to kill him. Did 3 wounds from the war channel though. We're just going to roll for priority real quick. I think if I win this, we'll just call it. Yeah, I don't think you can actually come back.
Yeah.
No. You get the double. You get the turn priority. But is there much point playing it?
Nah, but I'm going to try and hurt you a bit more, just because I can.
Well, we'll keep recording then. We'll keep recording. Hello, end of Corey's turn 5. He's Lord of Change. Well, what did you actually do? You summoned on some of these dudes. You got this objective. Lord of Change killed 1 dude.
No, he killed 1.5. 1.5. Fuck off.
And then they failed to do anything. That's fine. These guys did 2 wounds onto these pigs, and it's going to be my turn now. My turn to try and maybe table you, which I doubt.
And me. And
yeah.
Oh, well, you can't table me. The blue scroll's going to be nowhere close for you.
He's got 2 left.
He's got 2 left, yeah.
There's always a chance.
How the fuck are you going to get him over there?
You'll see. Alright, let's see how we go. Guys, that's the end of the game. That was a real fun last turn. So what happened? The 3 pigs that I had over in the back behind this building on camera all game came in and tried to kill the Lord of Change. Took him down to 1 wound. Lord of Change then hit back at the Ard Boys. Failed to do anything as per usual.
Big shock.
The Ard Boys with 4 attacks, 1 hits, 1 wounds, and takes the fucking Lord of Change off. It was great.
Oh, it's like a grot with a fucking arrow.
Over here, the 1 piggy, the boss of the Iron Fist, he moved over, got a charge onto the blue scribes, and fucking took that motherfucker off. And then all that's left for Tzeench is just these blue horrors here. And yeah, good game, man. How did you think that went?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Maybe if I want a second turn priority, leave
yeah,
I think how that goes.
I kind of hedged my bets on that, and that's basically Ironjawz. They're not like a super competitive army, but most destruction armies like Beast Claw and Ironjawz will steamroll you if they get that second turn.
I know. The bloke versus the Badger, if he got second turn, he would have steamrolled through the rest of my Tzeench, but he didn't, so I steamrolled through the rest of his.
Yeah. Let's just have a look at the dead pile. So actually, what's left alive? I've got 6 boys there. 6 pigs on the table, and 2 more over there. Oh yeah, how'd you find all the endless spells?
Look, the purple sun's probably not even worth 50 points. He's probably worth like 30.
That's fair.
And
this
really,
is
probably should have summoned more of the D3 level win ones into the Ard Boys with the changeling while he was alive. But that wouldn't have fucking mattered because it would have taken you down like 3. You still would have been alive.
Yeah, that's right.
But I mean, yeah, I won 1 priority for the entire fucking game. So that's how.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you winning that priority definitely sort of dragged the outcome of this game out a little bit more.
Yeah, too bad it was like 3 turns too.
Yeah, probably 2 or 3 turns too late. But no, anyway, that's a wrap from us, guys. Let us know in the comments what armies that you'd like to see.
Like and subscribe
Like and subscribe and all that
to
shit.
get more content.
But,
Yeah, there's a reason you're not on the podcast, right?
yeah. Yeah, we've got another game being recorded over there. As I've said, we do not apologise for the quality of these. They are intentionally meant to be shit and not cut and polished whatsoever. So, yeah, no, I hope you enjoyed. Let us know what armies that you want to see, because between like all of us at Measured Gaming, we can pretty much field anything. Whether it's half painted or undercoated like my Ironjawz here, or fully painted. Yeah, I'm sure you guys don't really give a shit. And if you do, anyway, that's enough rambling. Catch us later.